So, this is what we're doing. I already sanded the helmet and stuff like that off video because I never pressed record on the camera because we had some visitors come in the shop and stuff like that. Neighbors just come in to say howdy, things like that. So, and as a good Southern gentleman, you always have to let your neighbors say howdy, apparently. But this is what we got. What we're doing today. This is actually going to be a suede blue helmet. It is from a company called Badass. I don't know. See, I'll put it down. It's a Badass helmet. Yes, this is a DOT approved helmet. Yes, it is the best helmet I've ever ridden with. I do live in Florida. It is a no helmet state. Some people are like, I don't know why you're riding with a helmet in a no helmet state. Because it's smart. And that I just believe that you should wear a helmet. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw out where I want my brake line, because the helmet is going to be where it's going to have an image on it. So we're going to do some airbrushing. We're going to do an image transfer. We're going to paint the helmet suede blue. We're going to clean it up again with some acetone, just to get any little marks that might be on it off, especially for me handling it and things like that. I kick the camera, and we're going to then paint it. We're going to paint it. We're going to put an image transfer on it. Then we're going to actually, I should almost see where the image transfer is and see if I even like it. Alright, so I don't know. I was kind of thinking something like right there. Oh, we're gonna have to work on that. We'll make a design on this, I think. Right? So let's start making a design. Alright, so here we are. We got our flames all pulled out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take some gold pearl and we're going to lay gold pearl in. Just to give it a little bit of accent and stuff like that and a little more pizzazz. A tip from somebody who knows almost nothing about airbrushing. Have fun with it. That's the most important thing, and try not to sweat the small stuff. Let the witchmaflansky thingy do its job, right? If you do that, it's not that bad. But have fun with it. That's the most important thing. Get the flow going, and then just kind of start. Okay. So right there, I laid some gold in, so the gold's going to transfer up to the black. And we're going to do the same thing here on this part, and we're just going to transfer from light to dark. Yeah, some players that in the day. Press them. Them. All right, so now this should be, dry enough for our image transfer. I'll be back with that in a minute. All right, so we got our image transfer on. Kind of close, you see that? I don't know if it's gonna work, but so our image transfer is on. Hardest part with an image transferring, right? This way a little bit. Is yeah, no, you can see it. Is when you do an image transfer, especially when it's coming from paper, and you're going onto a concave surface, right? Something that's convex. It's making sure that it goes down straight. Do not rush it, and stuff like that. Just kind of take your time with it. Image transfers can be really, really cool. I always wet sand out my image transfers when I'm done, but we'll go through that. And this has got like a really, really cool kind of look to it. And now we'll just take the airbrush and we're going to fill in, and we're probably going to do a few different colors and stuff like that. Then we're going to do a gold on like the hilt of the sword and the guard, gold in his armor and stuff like that. Probably some gold down here, and then we'll probably just highlight some other stuff and things like that. But yeah, it's gonna look cool. Stay with me. We're gonna go into time lapse though. So. Okay, so finishing up our helmet project, this is why we painted it. So, suede blue, Harley Davidson, Dyna Lowrider. You can see the crazy metal flake in there, I hope, comes through. It is the 2007 suede color. I love this color, fell in love with this bike when I saw it. And then this is our finished product with our helmet. That is, I know I'm in the light, right? I'll show you in a second, but that's the suede blue helmet that we just got done doing. You can see they match almost perfect. We did use Harley suede blue paint. You can see it, see the gold inlay inside it's probably a paladin, religious knight, if anyone plays Dungeons and Dragons. And then we did the gold because there's actually pearl gold in the pinstripe. So we're gonna go back inside and we can talk about it. All right, so we're back. We painted the helmet yesterday. We cut it, buffed it, let it dry, and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna show you a little more detail. I'm gonna turn on the light. There we go. Magic of lights, right? So we cut it, we buffed it, we got it where it has a decent shine to it, and stuff like that. And then we did the image transfer, and then we airbrushed. We did some airbrushing, then we laid on the clear coat to really kind of seal everything in. Image transfers are a great way to do things. Honestly, I think they're a positive way to go. We did freehand a little bit of stuff back here on the DOT, just because I wanted to do something a little different, right? Different is kind of the way I roll. But this is it. So this is what we ended up with. This is that suede blue helmet. There's a little nick right there where piece of paper folded up when it was outside drying. And I like imperfections, so I don't really care. We have to polish it a little bit more. But you can see it does match the bike, and it actually matches the bike really, really well. Sorry, it's hot out, and I stopped the shop to help a customer. So, what did it cost to do this helmet? This was an older helmet that I had. Not that I'm sponsored by them or anything like that, but I do love Badass helmets. Badass helmets are great helmets. They're very, very light, and they're comfortable to ride with. They don't get that like suction pulling your head up. It's like so they are comfortable helmets. So I actually have a few of these. This is actually the first one I ever bought, and I didn't really ride with it anymore because I had other ones. The one with like the duckbill thing in the back. Again, we live in Florida, so there's always sun out. And I hate getting a sunburn in the back of my neck. Redneck. No. So we did this, and it's going to go with the bike. It's going to be the helmet I use with the bike. Cost involved. It probably cost me $20 for the paint. $3 for a whole thing of graphics that are all have a medieval kind of theme to them. This cost me nothing to do this. It was just some paint, and I just with a pen and kind of freehanded it. And it doesn't look the best, but it doesn't look the worst either. And yeah, so I mean, I have like $25 into doing the whole thing. Even if you count the roll of tape that I didn't use the whole roll of. And you can use almost any clear coat on this. I actually ended up using high temp clear coat, and because I wanted to see how it went. I had some 1K clear and stuff like that, but I wanted to see if the high temp clear coat would do a decent job, and it really, really did. So I was actually really, really kind of impressed with the high temp clear coat. Not that it needs to be high temp. I just like to mess around with stuff. It doesn't. I was afraid it was going to have like a satin look to it. It really doesn't. And so the helmet does need to get polished more and stuff. But yeah, $25 to customize your helmet. You spend a ton of money customizing your bike, and then your helmet just is a helmet, right? I like to mess around with everything, and using paints are great. So yeah, get out there, get a cheap airbrush gun and stuff like that, and have some fun. That's what it's all about. It's about making it fast, keeping it dirty. This is the dirty portion. We didn't make it faster, but we did make it cooler. And if you can get in there and kind of see it a little bit, right? You can see all that gold inlay and stuff like that. So it's gold coming down through here, and then we did a shadow of black pearl and pearl gold. I mixed up my own custom color to make that smoke kind of come through, right? And this is just what an idiot does with an airbrush gun, right? So get an airbrush gun. I mean, they're not very expensive. I mean, less than $100 and you can be airbrushing something, right? And learning a new skill, or just even fiddling with something, right? That's what it's about, right? So Make it fast, keep it dirty, but be safe. Thank you.